Right, I've masked off the little card plate and the section of varnish that I don't want to lose, and I've just got an old Stanley blade. That's that one. I've just wrapped some masking tape around it. I'm going to start there, and I'm going to scrape it that way, and I'm suspended in space here, so it could so that bit I'm going to be painted, yeah, and I'm going to do this two-handed from here. I guess you see how you can just cut a bit off. I've gone over with the tape. I'm just scraping that, getting it rough so I can paint it. That's all I'm doing there. I just want to work from that line. That's what these are useful for. See, this is what you can do. This is what you can do with move your stuff around you. Yeah, people do have scrapers and stuff, but I can use that, you know, right there. I can make it easy as many as I want. And it just sharpens on the diamond plate and never ever lose it. Make hundreds of them. Throw away these blades into the bottles. Bottles all over the place with these blades in them. Jigsaw blade. I go through so much stuff. There you go, look. I just sprayed some water there, can't get that off. Can't get that masking tape off. There you go, look. And that's it, that makes just like a normal little French curve, French scraper, polishing. I really need to get these spotlights put in. I can't see anything at this side. I need to put it up, somewhere up there. I've got a triple, which I'm loath to use because it's supposed to be for my daughter's room, but she's rejected it, she don't want it, so I need to find somewhere to put it. I think this is the best place because this is going to be my electronics lab soon as well. When I do all my electronics work in the winter, there's all sorts going to be happening down here. Maybe get a bed and stay down here, you know. So you can get right in there, right into the corners. How versatile is that? Oh God, that's not versatile, is it? I didn't see that. Never mind. I just folded let the masking tape go all the way to the bottom. And it's not doing the bladey bit. Need to get in there. Let's get a stand in that in a second so I slice through my body. Right, I just want to get that out of there. What's happened there? Is it bonded? Oh shit, I've cut right into the timber. That's bonded there. There's a big lump of super glue right in there. I mean, at the end of the day, super glue is just like a resin, isn't it? It's just a resin. Yeah, it didn't even have a use for, apparently, when they first discovered, the guy that discovered it didn't have a use for it. And the Vietnam War started, or it was, whatever happened, the Vietnam War, when that was started, and that was instigated as a false flag thing created by the Americans for no bloody reason other than there were some generals who wanted to help some drug lords or something. So that went through, all that was passed through. I think the French was still there. I can't remember. It's all meandering into history. And then they made a false flag situation in the Gulf of Tonkin. They blew their own bloody ships up and killed their own men. Yeah, that's what they do. You're on them American Navy ships, you're a potential target to a false flag incident. And don't say they don't bloody do it. They started a bloody war for no reason in Iraq. And got, you know, well, the basket needed removing anyway. But they didn't have to remove half the bloody population as well, did they? They hadn't done anything. And all they'd been doing is suffering at the hands of that bastard. Already, they were already suffering, you just made them suffer more. Just for your own bloody greed. And I named the fucking names. Pardon my French. Dick bloody Cheney and Mr. fucking Bush. And all the bloody bastards who were behind them. Created a war in Iraq. And our tossers that run our country brought us into the war as well. They brought the poor bloody British Army and RAF and what have you into it But our people wanted to do it because there's no way to get rid of the weapons or create new weapons. They can't offload them. Where they're supposed to offload all these weapons they keep bloody making. They need to artificially create a war to get rid of the weapons. And that's what they do. You don't believe it, you don't believe it. They started a war for no reason. And they started a war in Vietnam for no reason. And they blasted that country to rust. Nothing left of it. They put chemicals into it. And what did they do? They didn't even tell their own soldiers that they were putting these chemicals down. So their own soldiers died of it. And that was an experiment. Agent l'Orange. Eh? Agent friggin' Orange. Let's try some of this stuff. Here's my lovely file. The privet handle one. It's got the views it deserves. Go view it. I'm using it. You're going to see me use it. Right, get that glue out of there. That's what this is for. You can go right in there and do this magical stuff with it. Look at that. It makes it. It has no side pieces at all. It's just top and bottom. But what it can do. What it can do. Whoa, beautiful. There ain't no else to do that. Yeah. Oh. You're on an American Navy ship. You're on an American aeroplane, and they'll false flag you without even thinking about you. You don't even exist. You're just a worm to be gotten rid of to serve the needs of them. Look at that now. This file is superb, and I just wish I could have 100 of them. I'll cry if anything happens to this one. Can you see that? Look at that. Privet. It's a privet bush. It's a branch of a privet. Do you believe that a privet can look like that? There's nothing on there. It's just shellac. There's no dye, stain, nothing. And it's straight off the bush after it's been seasoned. I've got them seasoning outside, hundreds of them. As soon as I cut them, I left them out for seasoning. People give me the fruit bushes and stuff, all the branches off the plum trees and what have you, and they're all outside seasoning. I got a whole root ball off of one of my subscribers. He gave me a whole root ball, and I've got it out there. It's been out there for about 8 months now or something. Going merrily away on its I'll show you. I'll show you right now. But what I will show you is the privet branches. There, look, that's a privet. I've been waiting for that. I've got a handle for that. Some more up there. Look, just leave them here. There's another one there. Yeah, they're all over. They're everywhere. I leave the wood, let it spout up for anything I need. Look at all these beautiful roots ready to go for all sorts of stuff. There, look, that's the plums. There's a plum branch. All stashed away, ready to go, ready for seeding after it's seasoned. The branches don't need seasoning for too long. They're only an inch. Some of them are only an inch or so, and they don't need it for that long. It will just season very, very quickly. Right, so I've cleaned that up now. Tighty. Cleaned all that up. Leave that there, leave it protected. That's all done now. Left a bloody big something there, and it's just gone into me. Just gone in there, look. You see it? It's just whacked a chunk out of there. These things happen. I just keep rubbing my hands over stuff. So that's that done now. So now I can get on with the drilling these countersinks and do that work, because that needed to be done, because soon there's going to be a piece of timber in here and I won't be able to get into it, and I need to glue there. Okay.